Yeah, it's like he's not dancing with no girl.
Alright, need some napkins. Yeah? Need some napkins.
That much more?
Table number 45 and 44. Start the evening's sharing of wisdom by introducing Mr. Drescher. Mr. Drescher is the principal, obviously, of Guildford Park Secondary. Mr. Drescher. Sharing of wisdom, that I don't know about. Parents, invited guests, members of the teaching staff, and members of Guildford Park's class of 1991. I want to welcome all of you here this evening and extend a special welcome to all the parents who come to share in this memorable celebration with their sons and daughters. I also want to take this opportunity to put into perspective this rite of passage known as a graduation banquet and dance. This evening can be an emotional one for many people. Teachers prepare to say farewell to another graduating class, making the inevitable comparisons with previous classes, and thinking of particular students who have touched their hearts. Grade 12 students look forward with as much fear and apprehension as joy and satisfaction in closing an important chapter in their life story. And parents come to the shocking realization that their children have grown up. This is also an evening where we pay tribute to the class of 91 and pay tribute to those who provided the support and encouragement during all these years of schooling. These tributes and accompanying good humor will be expressed most eloquently by those who follow me on the program. You will laugh, you will cry. One thing is guaranteed, all of us in some way will hurt inside. There are two tributes that I wish to pay. The first one is to the families of the class of 91. Our students have enjoyed or endured 13 years of schooling, depending on the experiences of success or frustration that they have had, and their families have enjoyed and endured right along with them. There are many correlates that explain why students are successful in school. One correlate that is so obvious that it is above requiring statistical proof is the love, support, and encouragement provided by the families of those students. The depth of the feelings students experience tonight correlates highly with the closeness they feel with their families. Why am I telling you this? Students of the class of 91, I invite you to sometime, during a quiet moment of reflection, look beyond the differences of opinion you might have or have had with your parents, or the disagreements you've had with your brothers and sisters, and think about the love, support, and encouragement you have received. These will have been given to you in many forms, including being disguised on occasion as nagging, coercing, and cajoling. Regardless of the form it took, ask yourself how well it worked for you. Parents of the class of 91, I invite you to sometime, during a quiet moment of reflection, think how much of yourself you have given to your children to see them this far. And then think about how you won't be off the hook until you're old and gray. I say thank you to the families for the love, support, and encouragement that has provided to these students, now young men and women, over these many years. My second tribute is to the organizing committee of this banquet. It was a small group of students who worked on this event for almost a year. They have been some of the most independent, self-directed students that the grad sponsor has ever had the pleasure of working with. It was a good thing, because the grad sponsor certainly didn't provide that much direction. Jobs were assigned, and they were done. I don't want to read all the names for fear of missing someone. However, I do want all members of the grad committee to please stand and be recognized at this time.
I'm asked now to call the historians for Guildford Park Secondary, class 91. I'd like to introduce you to Jason Schmidt and Brad Fair.
Well, I was on the way here in the limo today, and as we're going through the McDonald's drive-thru, I was thinking, we're the grad class of 91! Swing! Yay! Let's hear it! Yay!
As Brad and I look back upon our many years at Guildford Park, there are many things we remember. Going through mailbox, homerooms, first times, but what we remember most of all is you, our friends.
As Jay and I grow old and gray, when we think of Grad 91, pictures of you guys will spring into our minds, and a smile will cross our faces as we realize that these were the best years of our lives. Well, we'll just tell you about a few of our friends and what we'll remember them for. We'll best remember Miriam Adams for her fainting spells. Brian Osseberry for his football ability and his whiny-dimey. Well, I think we'll remember Sky for her cute little dimples and her watch. And Maggie Bauer, the only white person that can truly dance. Well, hey, we got another one here. It's Dean Bonheimer. But unfortunately, Dean couldn't be with us this evening. He's up in Vernon kicking black belt butt in a karate tournament. But he'll be back in time for Sky's party.
And there's Jason Bell, the best arm freezing thrower around, as well as all the faces he dented in during requirement. Jody Lynn, the best canoer money can buy. Christian Bondo, I don't think he's here, but no offense, he's only got in school, it scares him. Jason Bodie for his dad smashing up his prelude. Stephanie Boschuk for her effervescent smile. And Lee for his 2-day beard and his cool cousin.
Well, I think I'll remember Claudia for her Benetton ads. And Martin for his cool car. And that tape, man. It's awesome. Well, Michelle Butler for her cool party house and her cool boyfriend.
Tammy Campbell for her delightful presence. Brett, don't fret, Brett. You got a date with me now.
Well, Phoebe Chan for making geography more than just a course about dirt. Regina Chan for breaking all the rules. Scott Chu for his ever-present smile. And David Clark, Captain Picard forever. And Laura Coulter, bang. It says it all.
Christina Cooper, the only girl taller than the entire guys' basketball team. Tanya Corlin for always hanging out in law with Roy. Chantal Dejoie for her sparkling friendliness and loving attitude.
Well, I remember Tracy Dirksen. Well, you win some, you lose some. And now Drug Dylan. Hey, now, baby. Can't forget Easy E.
Leah Diana, we will remember you for your ability to rise above the rest. Kathy Diesel for her dramatic makeover. Jeff Lorenzo for his get-togethers and perfect attendance.
Well, I think of Neil Guazo for his cool face and his rad rapping. Trevor Dubinsky for his MEI car alarm. I think about Mike Hagan for his grand slam home runs in softball.
And of course there's Andrew Lyons for his big smile, low hoop, and his house in time. Dave Ennis. Dave. Chris Euster, Bumstead Spike. Brent Evans for being a lifelong friend and all those weekends at his granny's.
Well, Corey Wozniak for his VW.
Brad Fair. I love you, Brad.
Well, I think of Ryan Felton. He is a wild party. And Xavier is so suave. So suave. Deanna Fleming. Hey, how's your cousin?
Dwayne Foley for his bike and his sister. Sonia. McDonald's forever.
Well, Bryce Giesbrook, the true Chesterfield. Chris Grant, the flaming blonde jock. Shelley Gray, who's put in the oven just long enough. Robbie Greaves, Chevelle's RX-7s, rock on. Jason DeBranson, who paid $10 for an AC/DC pin. And Crystal Hamar, whose DP skills have let her excel in school.
Earl Hansen, a true ladies' man, no muff too tough.
And can't forget Aaron Haynes, who I killed on that geography test.
Brad Helen, a supposed great golfer, building Honda station wagons. Dave Heritage, first dented Malibu.
Catherine Higginbottom, a great bowler who has her own card. And Elaine Hilliard, who I'm not allowed to look at. David Hanat for his last name. And Michael Jordan for his 360s and Coke.
Andrew Ho, a man, a boy, a soldier. Dave Hobbs, who can violently shoot the wings off a fly. Rain Holloway for his dikes and civics.
That's geography.
Tracy Holmes for her apartment parties.
Chan Suda for previous whoop hair. Jason House, who's his barber. Kelly Hibb, badminton in the bakery. And Tandra Iser, the bake's limit.
Linda Jelinek for the window and Cinderella. Rita Judge, lovely Rita, fix the rain. Raj Kandola, how can we forget the bicycle chain? Raj knows a lot. Nola, Sir. Say butter, Nola.
Donula Plum, Eudoxia, and the Muse. Keith Langley, the Beach, the Taxi, and the Choice.
Jason Latanzio.
That's it.
Jason Latanzio, his mom, Poison, Damon Boy. Jason Lenny, his essays on Yellow.
Vance. Downtown, the Penny, and the Babe.
Royland, High September. China Little, Big Bird, keep on smiling. Cheryl Lauren, QB91, she's not here.
She's going to there, right?
William McLean, a six-pack and ladies man.
Mandy, the Firebird. Yogita, words cannot describe this party machine. Jeremy Mann, for his courage and dedication.
Shelley Maxson, a little grumpus. Hi, John.
Mike McComb, for his tank.
Tivic Morin, his movies, his parties, his dad's secretary. Roy Merkel for 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock in Cold Beer. Mark Spencer for his voice.
Trisha Mountain for BMWs. Kathy Murchison, Dave T. and the States. Thanks.
Colin Murray. Colin Murray. No license, no car, no more money, and a discount. He's not here, but
Carrie Netterfield, as sweet as the day is long. George Nicholson for the Doors, his hair and the vest.
Britt O'Connell, the charming disposition in the Jedi.
And Beatrix, with an X. Good morning, Stu.
Portland Palmer, cute attitude.
Lula Papadopoulos, pizza and feta cheese.
Right on.
Steve Parton, Humpty, the long hair.
Anita Patil. Jamie Pearson. James.
Lisa Peterson, the artist. Samantha Peterson, for grade 10 parties.
Sasha, Hawaiian Towns. Andy Gal, the only guy's got $12,000 in his rifle. Arnold Galbraith, sit over track. Diane Gibson, for your long flowing hair. Mark Peters, for his honesties and slaps on the back. Craig Pitcock, for his driving expertise and his shoes.
Rajan, the coolest chick and the shortest hair. Jason Porter, for his pecs and ponytails. Adele, Wayne Gretzky lives! Cornell, for his cool stare. And Matt Robinson for his Chinese food and grad number 3!
Penny Joe, for her cute child and cute smile. Gloria Rogers, for her golden hair and green knapsack. Shane Rondeau, for his big arm and locker chat.
Jason Schmidt, I love you. Ken Simpson, for beating Larry in grade 8. Rick Sims, for the VW in your shaved head.
Scott Souter, and Tara Lee Stewart for her dolly. Brian Stretch for his CRX
Automatic.
Debbie Sullivan for the London. Jason Swenson for his computer majesty occupiers.
Quentin, for the back brace and the cheery face. Devinder, the game of soccer and the vocal cords of gold.
Laura Lynn for her poem in English. Dave Tozer for his clothes, his videos, his care, and most of all his hair. Chrissy Travers, I remember you for your shorts, your tan, and your eyes.
Teresa Trotter, for your overall giggles. Overalls and giggles. And Natalie Trudell, for goofing off in French again.
Sua, I'll remember you just for being you. Ian Tullock, I'll remember you from the composition position, pulling things together. Lynette Upson, for your picture in the angle.
Giuseppe Urbani, for his illegally tinted Jetta, who's always sporting a babe or a piece of pizza in one arm. Real forever. Oh, that's right, Sean Wall, for kicking around balls and cupping his hands. Why?
Scott Wardle, team man all the way. Chris Watchell, for only having 3 different brand new cars in one lifetime. Tammy Watson, for being one of the 3 remaining Jordan babes. Wyatt, for being the sportful guy he is. Noel, for his kicking in teeth and his pleasant aroma.
Kevin White, for playing his instrument. Daryl Williamson, for his headphones and cherry pickers. Kirsty Wilson, for down-to-earth approach to life.
Jennifer Wilson Murray, Dana Wong, for her bright smile.
Can't forget Stephen Wright for his girlfriend. And the headbutts.
Finally, Barbiana Zach, for her pursuit of excellence in those hard subjects.
Well, we apologize for those we have missed. And in closing, we would like to remember you all, just as you very are, at this very, very exact moment.
Exact moment.
Like, so exact, you'd be surprised.
Think about right now.
No, it's not quite right.
Almost at this moment because
We love you. We're the Grand Class of 91!
I guess the hassles like we're trying to follow up that act. One of the neat things about teaching at Guildford Park is meeting all of the teachers who've been there for a fair length of time. And amongst the people who've been at Guildford Park for a fair length of time, some are truly, truly excellent teachers, and the rest are only just normal geniuses. I'd like to introduce you to now Miss Mace, one of the truly excellent teachers and also a truly genius as well. There, Ms. Mace, it's as close as it goes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shipper. Guests and graduates, some cynics amongst you might well say that my very presence on this stage tonight is the most appalling lack of pride ever demonstrated at your park. And considering Brad and Jason's performance, that would be quite an accomplishment. Perhaps you are not aware that I wasn't the first choice of the graduates to make the speech. In fact, I wasn't their 3rd, or their 7th, or their 10th. I was the 16th. The only consolation I've been able to find from this is that although there are 15 teachers who you would rather hear more from me, there are 32 others that you think are even more boring. In the past, I've always escaped ever really having to say anything in these speeches. Our graduating classes were small enough that each student could be mentioned by name. This pleased everybody enormously, particularly parents, and was a terrific substitution for content. But now this approach is no longer possible, for the class of 91 is our full first graduating class at Guildford Park. And that in itself is a mark of distinction. But graduates, you have not made your mark because of the precedents you have set. You have made your mark because of the people you are. When teachers talk about you, they reflect on your humor, your intelligence, and your compassion. What remarkable attributes to be able to recognize the graduating class. But it's tough to offer advice to a group who exhibit these qualities. It's not surprising, given my background, that I turn to the classics for inspiration. I know that Shakespeare would say to you, "This above all to thine own self be true." Browning would remind you that man's reach must exceed his grasp. Auden would warn you, "Oh, let not time deceive you, you cannot conquer time." One of my personal favorites, however, has been a very pithy comment that Oscar Wilde once made: the only sin is stupidity. And I suppose if I had to filter through all the knowledge and experience I have garnered in what seems like a very long life, the best advice I would be able to give to you is, don't be stupid. Sure, it sounds simplistic. In fact, it sounds even silly, but I'd remind you of just a few statistics. Nearly 40 of you graduating this evening will have a marriage that ends in divorce. 20 of those divorces will be related to alcohol abuse. 30 of you will have alcohol or drug-related abuse problems. If you're lucky enough not to be among the 25 who will be permanently unemployed, 10 of you may well lose your jobs because of these problems. 6 or 7 of you will be in car accidents because of them. It's not inconceivable that 2 of you may die as a result of that. 3 of you may well attempt suicide. Horrifyingly enough, 1 of you may succeed. It's not quite so laughable, is it, when these are no longer figures but people sitting at your table? Many of you have read a poem this year that ends, "And while with all regret, O death and life for days that are no more." Well, believe it or not, we want you to savor your wildness, to feed your passions and your joys. What we don't want, however, is for you to be wild with regret. There is nothing more sorry than a life spent in apathy, or disillusionment, or apology. That is death in life, and that is something you can control. Few people survive life without regrets, and you will have yours. But let's face it, there are regrets, and then there are regrets, and you can determine what kind you have. You can determine whether they will be painful, or whether they will be wistful, whether they will dominate or destroy you, or whether they will direct you. How wonderful it would be for you to look back one day and say, I regret only that time was too short, or my life was too rich. For teachers, graduation is a little bit like seeing somebody off at the airport. Someone heading on an exhilarating, liberating, and somewhat intimidating journey. We ensure that you have your passports and traveler's checks and plenty of clean underwear. We pray that we have given you the skills to survive every crisis, to seize every challenge. We don't want you to go, but we know you must, and we're excited for you. And we're a little bit envious of your youth, and your energy, and your future. Graduation forces us to relive our past journeys and wonder if we have traveled wisely. We examine our regrets, and because of them, we wish you wisdom in the choice of yours. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful life. But do yourselves, and those of us who love you so very dearly, one big favor. Don't be stupid. Thank you.
Yes, it's time for you. Yes. You're all excited. Shannon Little and Michelle Butler, speech to teachers. I'd like to present to you Shannon Little and Michelle Butler.
Teachers important. Sure, they give out the grades and provide the discipline, but the teachers are the ones that create the atmosphere to make students feel good about going to school. After graduating from junior high, many of us faced the big decision concerning which school to attend. With pros and cons considered for both sides, Guildford Park came out on top. Guildford offered the closeness of friends and teachers and the new opportunity of senior sports.
The teachers played a key role in our decision to stay. We like the idea of having known the teachers since grade 8 and getting to know them over the years. We will always cherish the memories that the teachers in Guildford Park have given us.
You will always remember Mrs. Worthington. You've been such a great friend to so many of us. Thank you for always being there. And Mr. Chang, better known as the King. We will always remember you for your unusual stance at the blackboard and your uncanny ability to always have chalk all over your body. Thank you for giving us so many early mornings and lunch hours for tutoring.
We will never forget Mr. Abel and his squeaky pig, and as well as his many visits to Mrs. Worthington's classes. Mr. Cheney and his classic Coke addiction, as well as his refusal to recycle. Mr. Isaacs, who is always so unorganized, yet always had the ability to start a lively debate.
Mrs. Mitchell had a constant curiosity about the students and their social lives, and her dedication to sports. Mr. Palmer with his toque and trampoline, and especially his easygoing attitude and sense of humor.
Mrs. Johnson and her sex education classes, as well as the pleasant appearance that followed. Mrs. Smith, who spent hours assisting her students with the sewing projects.
Mr. Taylor's calm, polite manner on the basketball floor. And Mrs. Earl for her help with the Guildford fundraising bingos.
Ms. Mace, thank you for all your help. We will always remember you, your belt, the deadly water gun, and hearing you say, when exactly did I lose control of you guys? Mrs. Phillip armed with quotes for every situation, and her efforts given to helping students with speaking skills.
Mr. Schimmel's support and enthusiasm for school activities.
We will always remember Mr. Husson, better known as the Husman, for his jokes as well as being caring and understanding. Thank you for being such a good friend to so many of us.
Mrs. Twilley, not only have you assisted us with our school projects and obtaining scholarship information, you have been a friend. We could go on and on. There are so many teachers that it is impossible to recognize each and every one, but you have all made an impact on our lives.
There are two special people that we need to be acknowledged. That is Mr. Drescher and Mr. Coleman. They have both made efforts to make Guildford Park the best school in Surrey. Both have been involved in school activities, from dances to graduation and its preparations.
They have been accessible, helpful, and understanding. They are also enthusiastic, hardworking, and knowledgeable.
Mr. Drescher and Mr. Colburn took the time to get to know everyone, from staff to students to parents.
We will remember all of you for your enthusiasm and involvement in Guildford Park, from intramurals to square dancing, and especially the Swan Lake production.
In the years to come, we will also remember all of you, not only for your teaching abilities, but for the friendly atmosphere you created in Guildford Park.
It's hard to believe 5 years have been spent at Guildford Park. A little less for some.
And a little more for others.
It will be different not coming back to the now crowded halls of GP, but as life goes on, changes must be made.
We hope that the teachers don't change, because they are a big part of what makes Guildford Park what it is today.
On behalf of the graduation class of 1991, we thank you.
Thank you.
Teachers stand, please. Everybody has suggestions.
Now I'd like to ask Anita Patil to come up and do the speech to the parents, please. Excuse me, and Carter Netterfield as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time of year, much attention is given to high school graduates, which is as it should be. We ponder upon our ordered past, confusing present, and looming future to make sense of this important transition that we are about to make. However, Karen and I, on behalf of the Guildford Park class of 91, would like to turn the spotlight for a few moments to our parents and reflect on their individuality as counselors and teachers. Parents come in all shapes and sizes. In other words, situations differently. Parents can be overprotective, irrational, and even old-fashioned. But the bottom line is, parents love their children so much, they don't want anything to mess up their lives. Nonetheless, we as their children have difficulty understanding our parents' reasonings at times. Then there are parents who try to give their child a certain degree of independence. They can teach their children to make their own decisions, the right decisions naturally. On the other hand, some parents just don't care if their children are spending $500 a day or eating chocolate bars for lunch every day. Nevertheless, I think I can speak for all the grads tonight and say we thank and appreciate our parents for supporting us thus far in our lives with most of the decisions we have made. And if it seems that we are not making the right decisions, we can most assuredly count on our parents for giving us the advice that we need. When we were young, innocent, and learning how to add 2 and 2, we remember one of our parents or even both trying to find a way to teach us the basic survival skills in life. For example, not to get too upset if our best friend mistakenly took our favorite G.I. Joe man. Or what about the times when Dad was always sitting on a park bench at every ball game we ever played in? We knew he was supporting us, but we also knew that he would be happy whether our team won or lost the game. Now finally, at the end of our high school career, our parents try to support the decision to do whatever we want with our lives in their individual ways. This is the time we would like to take to not only thank our parents for supporting us through the years, but also for telling our parents that we will always respect them for establishing important principles and morals within ourselves, so that we will be able to live life with all of its advantages. For where would we be without our parents' hard work and dedication?
Hard work and dedication that each of our parents has shown us is the reason that each of us graduates is here this evening. Each parent has probably the hardest job in the world, to raise successful, well-adjusted, and perfect members of society. The effort is the reason that each of us is here, and in our early years, we depended on our parents for everything. You, our parents, wiped our noses, matched our socks, combed our hair, and fed us peas. But most importantly, in doing those things, you were laying a foundation for our personal values and priorities. You were preparing us for life. Our first big adventure was the jungle world of kindergarten. Each of us entered a little differently. Some rushed in laughing, some inched in crying, and still others marched in ready to conquer the world. Yet no matter how we entered, you were with us at the start. All through our years of school, you encouraged us and advised us gently and sincerely on ways to be successful in our education, with comments such as, "Is your homework done yet?" You even helped us develop our elocution and deportment skills with the ever-effective, "Don't talk with your mouth full." Finally, one of the most difficult parts of your job has been having answers for our many questions. We well remember the universal parental answer for everything. A timeless and sufficient answer to be passed on from generation to generation. When all else failed, the answer was, "Because I said so." Now that we graduates have heard all the answers and are confident that we know everything, it may seem that your job as parents is finished. But just as when we entered the jungle world of kindergarten, we still need you. Not to wipe our noses and feed us peas, but to give us the emotional support and occasional nag that will keep us from making too many mistakes. And just as in kindergarten, each of us will now enter the jungle of the post-secondary world a little differently. Some will rush in laughing, some will inch in crying, and still others will march in ready to conquer the world. But the fact remains, whatever way we choose in life, we will always need the love and support of our parents. Thank you, parents.
response to such things, if you can imagine. Mrs. Tulloch, please.
Good evening. A student's life can be compared to a road, a never-ending one, whose signs and signals become more and more complicated as one proceeds from the dark woods of youth to light-up cities of adulthood. Now we have reached a junction on our highway, a most important junction at which you must choose the course of your future journey. I wish I had the opportunity to get to know all the grad class. Now I would like you to stroll down memory lane and reminisce with certain students whom I have observed in their growth from kindergarten through high school. They were Michelle Butler, Shannon Lowe, Brian Stretch, and my son Ian. These in particular are going to be strong leaders and each unique in their own way. Remember Michelle when you played the role of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in grade 5? I definitely knew this child had self-esteem. You haven't proved me wrong. Then there was Shannon, the very first thing you see when you always saw her. She had this big smile on her face and eagerness to challenge the world. You would see her flying out the door of the house. She'd be playing any sport the local neighborhood boys were playing. I definitely knew she would do well in sports. Then there was Brian. I knew he was going to be an excellent wrestler. He had lots of practice wrestling. He his little brother every chance he had. See, Brian, it did pay off. Practice makes perfect. Of course, there was my son, Ian, Dolly Parton's #1 fan. He always loved to talk. Like all parents, I wondered how I was going to guide all his energy. The band, the speech contest, and drama, like so many of our children, Ian loved to perform. David Ennis and Lee Belanger, I knew they were going to be our future basketball players, because I used to watch them shoot baskets after baskets till I wondered how I'd find a way to let the air of the basketball. As it was time to enter Guildford Park, I met some more students. I met Anita Patel, and to this day, she still phones me up and asks, Mrs. T, what did I miss on certain soap operas? Andy Gow, Daniela Flynn, Nanda Trudell, Dana Wong, and Andrew Ho represented the intelligence of the class. Brad Helen, or as I call him, Bradina, Kirsty Wilson, Laurie Rogers, plus a few Frankfurt students, lived at our place as it was a place to hang out. To my husband, I guess our grocery bill will go down as these young adults move on in different directions. Parents in this room can reminisce similar memories that I have, and we all have reached the same junction, hoping our children will choose the right lane. Before the light turns green and beckons each of you to your individual lanes, be that arts, science, business, or vocational skills, I want to say I'm positive you'll be very successful in any path you would choose. On behalf of all the parents in this room, a job well done. Look around this room. We all are proud of how our sons and daughters look tonight and have turned out. Thank you for giving me this honor tonight. It is a night I will remember. Thank you.
Okay, Mace. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce some futurians. Futurians? One of them for sure, and then he's going to introduce his partner. So, Vance Leschuk, you'd care to take a stand up here?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vance Leschuk, and I have been assigned to the task of being this year's class Futurian. As you well know, the role of the Futurian is to predict what has become of all of us. And I am pleased to report that on the whole, our future seems very promising, well, at least most of us. The predictions we will be making will be understood perfectly by most of the students and by the teachers. Some of the parents, however, might not quite get the joke or understand it, and if they don't, I suggest that they just ask their kids, sons or daughters. Now, on with the predictions. To assist me with this task, I'd like to call upon the master of the future, the perennial prophet, the great hero. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the one, the only, the incredible Craig Mack. made predictions, but no names. The incredible Craig Knapp will divulge the person or persons who will fulfill the prediction contained inside the envelope. We could have taken every single person in my grad class and made a prediction, but we figured that would be a long, tedious, and very unfunny process. So we just took a couple, half dozen or so. And just in case you've been wondering, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed on Funky Waggle's porch since noon today. No one, and I mean no one, knows the contents. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present the first envelope.
Steve Wright and Michelle Butler.
Craig Knapp requests that Steve Wright and Michelle Butler please stand up.
These two students have been assigned to be most likely to get married and divorced and married.
The next envelope, please.
Thank you, fans. I need quiet. Danya LaFlamme.
Please stand up.
You are most likely to go home after these ceremonies and begin to study for finals.
Craig Knapp strikes again. Next envelope.
Chris Watchell.
Chris Watchell, stand if you can.
Chris, in 10 years, we see you opening a used car dealership, inventory supplied by your parents. Shannon Little and Chris Grant. We predict that you two are most likely to become poster children for Colgate toothpaste. Jeff DiLorenzo.
Where did he go? We'll say it anyway.
20 years from now, we predict that Jeff will move to Mexico and live off the land in his VW van.
Go, Jeff!
The next envelope.
Thank you. Steve Hartman. We predict that Steve would be the most likely that all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put them back together again.
Parents might have to ask their sons or daughters about that one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final envelope.
Brad Fair.
Please stand, Brad.
He's right over here!
Thank you, Brad.
Brad, in 10 years, you'll probably be sitting at Stanley Park fondling your love beads and wondering if trees dream.
Thank you very much for your kind attention and your silence. And in closing, we'd just like to say that Brad Fair and Jason Schmidt are a couple of weenies.
Actually, it's amazing what it really does say, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, just before I introduce the music man, the music, I guess, I'd like to remind you that this is actually a closed event. You didn't pay for tickets, and now you're here. If you leave the foyer area and go down the stairs and away, yes, you are down the stairs and away, and you can't come back. So there's no smoking inside. The foyer area is for that. But if you leave the foyer, we're assuming you're going to go to the after grad at Chi-Chi's, and I'll see you all there, or most of you, some of you. And other than that, let the party begin. Yeah. Can we just go back in time about 30 seconds, please? Just pretend I didn't say that all stuff, okay? What we have to do here is one last little bit penciled in at the bottom in some type of scroll. My principal wrote, I'd like to present Leah, Diana, and Ian Tulloch, please, to the podium. Downscope. Periscope deck. There we go. Yeah. As low as it goes.
Good evening. On behalf of the grad class, I would like to personally thank the banquet and hotel staff for providing us with this excellent meal and their generous hospitality. This is an event that we will remember for years to come because the staff has made this banquet exquisite and very special. To the banquet and hotel staff, we say thank you.
We would also like to thank two very special people who put such great time and effort in making this occasion as special as it is. Mrs. Shrimpton, you have contributed so much to the grad class. We have greatly appreciated your efforts. We would also like to thank our bunny lady, Mrs. Stretch, who organized the bunny fundraising. If it wasn't for her, some of us would not be here tonight. Mrs. Shrimpton, Mrs. Stretch, on behalf of the grad class of 1991, we would like to present to you these bouquets as a token of our appreciation.
With the bunnies, and also for all the parents and the students and the staff that have been so supportive about our aftergrad at Chi-Chi's for later. And especially to the students, because I know for some of you it was a difficult choice whether or not you were going to attend a dry aftergrad or not. And as it's often said at our house, life has its choices. And I'm really proud and very, very happy that you did choose a Night 2 member of Aftergrad 91. Thank you.
I honestly believe this time we can do the foyer announcement, the dancing announcement, and let's party. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, my name is Charlie. The first song we're going to be playing tonight is a song that you guys have chosen for your grad dance. And the dads get to dance with their daughters, and the moms get to dance with their sons. Ooh, okay, let's go. Let's party, everybody.
Evan's the big winner again. Yeah. Hey, party the dance party. Made it to the somehow I made it through. I didn't know how lost I was until I found you. Ain't no sweet. I've been honest. I was sad. But you made me feel, oh yeah. You made me feel like you. Like a virgin. Hey, that's for the very first time. Like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine. Oh my love, boy, girl. What really all for you, 'cause I know she loves to laugh. You're so fine, and you're mine. Yeah, you're strong. Yeah, you lift people. You're not thought out. You're your love thought out. Oh, yeah, like a virgin. Hey, touch for the first time. Like a virgin. With your heartbeat next to mine. Like a You're so fine, and you're mine. I'll be yours till the end of time. Make me feel, make me feel, make you Hey, that's for the very first time. Like Brad, with a heartbeat next to mine, like a virgin. Ew, like a virgin. Feel yourself good inside. Your heartbeat and your heartbeat. Oh my God! Oh baby! Oh I got a condom stuck to my feet. Well I think there's a 5 cards. Busted. That's what they say when they're together. And one time you they don't understand, and so I'm going to play only 2 games to win. If I cannot win, you're going to gamble, stay away from me, go to the table, that's how you get close to me, you will win. Guaranteed. Ask Brad Helen. I left the roulette thing, the guy walked away with $18 million. Okay? That's all I got to say.
Don't kill me! Not yet, not yet. It's not yet.
Don't tell anyone, okay? Shh, thanks.
Put your hands together, folks. This is Bust a Move.
Cranked up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Siblings. Test 1, 2, siblings.
Bust a Move, young MC. Best temple.
We have MC, Jay, and Cool Brad. Bust it! We missed it! Come on, get in! Go! There's no word yet! Here's a little downhill. The fellas trying to let those ladies down. Okay, party, go to the party. Party, everyone's walking, you want to sit there. Oh, that's my smoke. This is function. I just function. And you're cold, my manager. Dude, I'm talking to our people, but they do it and you nearly split your best in the goat. So what? You didn't get there, so talking good. Hey, you want to get up here? You can bust the move. Elevate low. This is going, so you're going. Let's fly, you're going. This is gonna tell. Roll, the video roll. This is shallow. This is hollow. Stick to the bellow. This is what it does, but just lose. Come on, it's just bust a move. Look, we're all pissing. They're lying on the beach. Look, they're mad. I rolling. Stolen. Rolling. Oh, the girl's up. Through. Bust the move. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some. Oh, yeah. Take it down for fellas. Oh yeah. The 60s are here. What's the fucking way? And whip the horse's eyes and make them sleep. I'm drunk, fucking baby, fucking yeah, I'm got it, fucking drunk, best man, Neil, limo, go to New Castillo, wedding, and you are getting, goodness taken, take a bit, and your baby, you're waking back, and your cousin girl is back. It's pumping, and do a different groove and groove on, man, just bust a move. Oh, yeah, hey, oh, baby, sorry, head, Let's move it, boy, move it,
I have learned nothing all these years. That's basically it, okay?
You guys can't actually be tired out there or anything, can you?
I'd just like to announce there is a prediction wall
happening, you know?
over here by the DJ booth.
We want funk.
So if you
we got
haven't seen it yet or heard about it, it's over by the DJ booth.
That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Oh yeah. Everybody sing with us. Bomba, bomba. Oh, I got a big bomba. Bomba, bomba. Oh yeah, let's hear for the grad class of 90.
But, I'm 91, me and Chris,
91, grad 91. I wish this money was real. I need something happening here. It's just on a limo, man. This guy, Jesus Christ. That's fucking handing out all these guys.
show us at school.
You're showing this at school?
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, man, I'm out here. Oh, what are you doing? You're out today, man. You're gone. You can might as well leave now. But Anna can come in anytime. You can play if you want. Oh my God! It's hammer time. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer. Do trees dream? But I'm not the only one. me a good spot. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, let me win. Let me win. No more money left over. Where's the inheritance? Hey, Jamie. David Heritage. Did I win? I won!
Oh, I died, Lee. I never died on this before.
Yeah, just hang on a minute. You guys are worse than any crowd I've ever had, you know. No, I got it. Crank the little switch on.
Where'd you do all your stuff? I didn't want to put it down.
I'd like to thank my producer, Michael Jackson, for teaching me all my moves. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. Everybody! Woo! You're trying hard not to show it. But baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I did for you. Girl, you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me feel just like crying. 'Cause baby, something's beautiful dying. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Touch my monkey! Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you. Press Meister!
Hey, you dropped your pocket.
You only love me like you used to do. We had a love you don't find
Come here. Okay, let's go, white boy. Go, white boy, go, white boy, go. Go, white boy, go, white boy, go. Oh, yeah. Tell your mother, your kisses, and your mama too. Cause you're about to go down and you know just what to do. Wave your hands in the air like you don't care. Guided by the people as they start to look and stare. You dance, do your dance quick. Mama, come and baby, tell me what the world is full of. Everybody say, when you hear the movie, run away, stop, go over,
amigo is?
We lost our friend.
We don't know where he is, you know?
La 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 la.
congratulations to all of you.
Now for the grand prize, which is the car. And for those of you who haven't heard, it's a 79 white Mustang. V6 automatic. And Mr. Drescher has arrived to make the draw.
Does that have a stereo? Lord. What's it? Wait, Lord, it ain't got Survey says.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God. The suspense. Somebody else here. I won.
Raj Kandola.
Oh, she's gonna kick some ass.
Let's go! Bring on Diane Gibson. Oh,
Works on me.
Stacey Russell.
Stacey, you want to freaking it's only automatic.
Hey, do you have a license?
You did a good job, Stacey.
Why do you keep drawing? She's a female, redraw. Just kidding.
Stacey.
Oh, she gets a t-shirt too.
One more.
Oh, you gotta put it on.
She's got a Mustang.
And no car. And you get $10 worth of gas to get you started.
Yeah. You stupid. No insurance. No!
Holy smokes! Someone stole my film. Who's got it?
We have a graduate.
You bring it up,
Somebody stole my friggin' film.
From Pacifica Treatment Center, and you're more than welcome to have a piece before you leave. And thank you for being such good kids on your after grad 91. We've enjoyed it too.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's fine.
I think everybody should give Mrs. Stretch a really big round of
Mrs. Stretch!
Here's the apple in my pie.
Swing. Time to get out of here. Swing back.
You guys brought everything? No.
Right.
George, I'm coming.
See you later.
That car would let down.
My jacket. Hi everyone, nice meeting you all. You were great. Good luck.
You have to Monday at 3 o'clock. And I imagine that you can keep it for a few days.
Stay very long.
Yeah. I've got a jacket.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.